Hey everybody, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. So this week is the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop. So excited about this. There are so many crafters coming together to celebrate one another and so many sponsors to do giveaways. Wowzers, look at that list. So excited about that. I'll explain more about the YouTuber hop as we go through the video. But you should know that you do not need to comment on every single video to win, but the more you comment, the more your chances increase. And a special thank you goes out to Justine Hovey for organizing this. We so appreciate all of your efforts and hard work. Truly, thank you. So let's get started with today's project here. I am pulling out some amazing Catherine Puller Midnight Ink and this gorgeous and adorable set from Kindred Stamps. I don't know how you can make a stamp gorgeous and adorable at the same time, but Kindred, you did it. So this is called She's Wonderful. She might look familiar. She's amazing. Now, I did not leave in the coloring because I wanted to save a little bit of time, but I did want to tell you I used VersaFine Onyx Black ink on Bristol Smooth, and I used real brush pens, Arteza and Zig. So that's how I got that look for her. All right, so I'm going to do some double masking here. I pulled out some Avery shipping label paper, and this is like it's going to be used for masking paper. It does not rip your project, which I absolutely love. I got this tip from Jennifer McGuire, and I am going to put down what's going to be my moon and then a hillside. And I'm using just a circle die cut and then Lawn Fawn hillside border die for the hill. Okay, so I get that down. I am using some Bristol Smooth cardstock as well for this because it always blends amazingly. And I pulled out 3 Distress Oxides, Dusty Concord, Faded Jeans, and Black Soot. So I am putting the purple, the Dusty Concord, right around the moon because that's going to give that really glowing effect. And I absolutely love the way that turns out. So you want to do the Dusty Concord, then the Faded Jeans, blending them back and forth with each other, and then finally the Black Soot to give it that nighttime look. I absolutely love the way this comes out. And here we're going to do the big reveal. I love the reveals of masking. It's almost as magical as heat embossing. But heat embossing was my very first technique, so it has a special place in my heart. All right, so there we have that. Now I'm going to go back with the opposite end of that masking, and I'm going to get ready to do my hillside. So because the moon is so bright, the top of the hill is probably going to be the most lit, and so I put the mowed lawn right at the top of the hill, and then I'm going to use this forest moss at the bottom. I did end up bringing in a little bit of hickory smoke to darken that up a little bit. Didn't do as much as I wanted it to do, but I like the way that this end look came out. Once that's done, I decided that since this is a nighttime look, I'm going to take advantage of the properties of Distress Oxides, and I'm going to take my little Ranger Mister here and just splatter water all over. I actually don't need to add stars because I feel like this effect is so drastic that there's really nothing else needed to do for the nighttime. So I'm going to cut this down with with a Lawn Fawn rectangle stitch die, and I always like this size. It's the one smallest from the largest. It's great, so it works out for me. This stamp set is from Altenew, and it's called, I'll link it below what it's called, Crafty something, but it's amazing. It's all things crafty. And so I'm going to be doctoring some stamps here. Right now, you can see me struggling with these super strong magnets because this is the best struggle ever because I love my magnetic mat from We Are Memory Keepers. It's awesome. It holds my projects in place. I love it. I use it all the time. So like I said, I'm going to be doctoring up this sentiment here. So that could have been tragic. Did you see what I almost did? I'm masking my image and I almost stamped all the black right there. Ugh. Okay, but I didn't. All right, so I'm going to be making this sentiment. The original sentiment says, one woman can make a difference, but together we can rule the world. But I am going to doctor that and alter it, rather, to say one crafter can make a difference, but together we can rule the world. And although I would rather save the world or change the world, but we can rule it for a day or two. That's okay, right? Yeah, we're good. So I am going to actually heat set this with some clear embossing powder because I really want that sentiment to jump off the page. And so, as you can see, I'm just going back and forth. When you do this technique, couple tips, you want to make sure that you clean off your stamp really well, and you want to make sure that your masking, you take off that masking paper because you're just going to absolutely ruin your project if you don't. And I've done it before. So right here, I pulled out my mono sand eraser because I had a little smudge on the moon, and you just cannot have that on that big, bright, beautiful moon. So that thing works like a charm. I love it. It kind of removes the top layer of your paper, which doesn't look like it. It just does. So I'm going to pop her up on some foam tape, and we're going to get her situated here. I wanted a little bit of dimension on this card, but not too much. And then because I wanted the background to pop, I got some Concord and Ninth black glitter cardstock out. And I'm just going to use this frame because I don't want to waste all of that glitter cardstock that's just sitting behind the panel. So this is a trick for you if you don't do that. I just definitely can use that other piece for a different project. And I'm all about saving the dollar bills. So I used some 1/8 inch score tape here to place that down on my project. So as I'm showing this project to my husband, this is pretty much, you know, the magic behind the scenes of what's happening here. I show him my project, and he's always gives me the analytical, logical response and feedback, right? Because I get carried away in magic sometimes. He says, well, your sentiment says together you can rule the world, but you only have one crafter on the front. And so I was like, you're so right. I hate it when you're right. So I put some more on the inside of the card. So there's some more. Together, we're ruling the world, and you're wonderful. So that finishes up the card today. Thanks so much for stopping by. I hope you like this card. I hope it inspires you to give it a try. And I want to take a special moment to thank you for all of your support and all of your encouragement. I love this community more than you can ever know, and I'm just really grateful for you. So a little bit more about this YouTube hop. Like I said, there's 5 days worth of YouTubers, and you will catch us with the title in the name of the YouTube video. So that's how you can find us. And I will link to the very next person in the hop below, right below in the description, as well as everything I used. Don't forget to comment below if you want to be entered into the giveaway, which is a $25 gift card to scrapbook.com. And if you shop there, you know that'll go a long way. And so don't forget to comment. Again, you don't have to comment on everyone's, but it will increase your chances. But to win this giveaway, $25 gift card, comment below. And what do I want you to comment about? Anything. Comment about anything in life. I don't care what it is. Go. Thanks so much for stopping by. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.